Alright, hello and welcome to the Beer League. We've got Bailey and Buttritos taking on the Piss Boys. So, in this matchup, we've got some of the deadliest players in the Beer League. 3 of them with all over 100 kills this season. Empirical sitting at second place in kills with 136. Pichiku has 110 and Mercenary Wolf sitting at 108. Buttrito and Vermilion not too far behind with 98 and 97 respectively, along with Human Bane at 92. So I mean, these teams like to fight, and they're gonna get everybody involved whenever they feel like it. There was no draft available for these teams, so luckily that means we can just get right into the games and not have to do all that, waiting games that everyone else has to do. Plus, I'm not good with draft anyway, so we don't need me to really do much there. Let me switch it up. We can do some introductions. We've got 8 PM on the cannon in the top lane. Random Hero 66 playing a Mumu Human Bane with the Samurai Jack special Morgana mid. And then Empirical and Nixu have Kate, Malachi in the bot lane. It's always a triangle. And for the side of Bailey and Buttritos, we've got Pichiku on the Gwen in the top lane with Ignite. Crimson Shin on the Vi, Vermilion on the Ziggs, and then bot poke lane of Jin and Lux for Buttrito and Danny Phantom. So with that said, let's get into the game. Sadly, there's nothing really going on right now. Both teams, not ones that invade frequently or invade often. I feel like we kind of need more of that in the Light League. But I do think, I don't know, B&B has an interesting setup here, having the jungler stay mid and the mid laner kind of covering the Raptor entrance. They can do whatever makes them happy. Vi and Amumu are going to be starting opposite sides, so it could be a little interesting after about level 3 or 4. The ganks going bot lane and top lane. Jin electing to go Dark Harvest, so he doesn't think he's going to get poked out too much from this Caitlyn. And there's not really much healing in the bot lane, other than Fleet Footwork, obviously, so Jin's hoping that he'll be able to proc a few Dark Harvest procs this game. Top lane seems pretty calm. Danny Phantom also subbing in for B and B, so nice of them to have a last second sub on their main role. I do really enjoy the Piss Boys team comp a little bit more. I do prefer, brawling and mayhem and all of that. Malachi can just get in there so easily, as well as Amumu, so it does really set up the team to flourish, nourish, whichever of the issues that we are looking for. Vi is going to be spotted out on the Raptors. Not really sure if Morgana is going to do anything here or just has some time to kill. So just roaming up. That is true. I think they're just hoping that the Piss Boys play not for a team comp, like not for team fights, and catch someone out on the side wave and maybe get Pichiku or Vermilion ahead and able to push. But we will see. I don't know, mid lane, maybe I was just playing around against Vermilion, but he's being a little bit more passive this round against Morgana. Ziggs can be Very dangerous, especially with his passive, sneakily. Missing a lot of skill shots here against Human Bane. And we've got an early gank. Why? Alright, I'm sorry. Why are we going away from this? Good Q coming in from Morgana. Human Bane's going to be forced to flash away. So I think that's a good gank, obviously, for the side of BB. They don't have to use a single flash there. See, you think Morgana easily wins it, but Ziggs is a sneaky assassin player. Like, the number of solo kills I get on him because people just underestimate his power, it's a bit ridiculous. Alright, both junglers getting scuttle crabs on their respective sides of the map. I'm a little bit surprised here. Random Hero has a play. Good root coming in from the Maokai. Unfortunately, that's going to cause the Mummy to miss his chains, but there they go right there. Good Ignite come down from Nixu to secure the kill. First blood going over to your support. Love to see it. And Vi's going to be smart and whoop. Who pop barrier? Caitlyn popping barrier, so that Jin W does not kill her. And Crimson Chin, sorry, not a Mercenary Wolf. Oh my goodness. Caitlyn's sticking around for a little bit too long. And just gonna get Flash Dark Harvested. And Jin thanks you for that. Mumu going down, get a nice little ward down. Although Human Bane with a roam, not gonna let that happen. Random Hero with the bandage toss. Gonna force Vermilion to flash. Unfortunately, Vermilion's satchel charge doesn't get him going the right way. Great Q coming in from Morgana. And 2-1 for the Piss Boys. So great play by them. Random Hero staying on the map a little bit longer than you'd like your jungle to, but in this case, it does work out pretty nicely, as he's able to get the assist right there and get the Morgana rolling a little bit better. And something that's really, oh my goodness, Human Bane landing every single Q that he tosses out. Something really nice about killing the Ziggs there is that he just teleported back to wave. So, gonna miss a few minions initially. Now Vi's looking to do something here. Not sure if Human Bane has the Black Shield in time. He is going to use it. He's also going to pop his ultimate, but gonna use it to run away and be a little bit safe. So don't hate that. And I don't know, okay, Mumu did recall. Thank the Lord. I was going to say we're 7 minutes in and you didn't recall yet, but I must have missed it. And Vi will be spotted out in the bot half. Not sure if she's going to attempt the dragon. It looks like she is going to attempt it. Maokai is in the area, going to disrupt that charge. Vi still has flash to use it if she wants to live, but instead she's going to stand on her trap and give feats of warfare over to the Piss Boys, as well as the first dragon. I don't really think B&B can test it. They're going to try. At least Ziggs does have his ultimate, which is pretty strong if people are clumped together. He's going to use it there. Just going to miss a good smite secure coming in from Random Hero. Jin going to get a few roots up. So I'm not really sure how that bandage toss missed both times. Good cleanse coming in from Butt Rito, but it's not going to be enough. Random Hero's going to claim the kill. Just going to throw out some Qs, try and keep everybody safe. Maokai doesn't have flash, so I'm not really sure what he's waiting for. Because side BB is going to push up a lot for him to get in there. On the top side, it seems like, you know, they're just playing safe, hook him to both scale. I don't know. This isn't the beer league light that I know for top laners. They're usually fighting all of the time. And I'm sorry for moving around the minimap. I won't do that ever again. AP, I'm gonna get a nice little ward down on the onto the grubs. And I'm kind of surprised that... Oh, never mind. There goes Malachi. He's a big fan of helping out with these grubbies. And I'm not sure if... Alright, Vi's going to try and sweep it out first. Scryer's Bloom. Just realized no one's on that, so I'll just go grab my red buff first. And go there. Morgana's going to get the early push as well, so this should be 2 easy grubs. Ziggs is going to recall, does have his ultimate as well. APM doesn't want to use whatever Kennen's ult is. I don't play Kennen, so I couldn't even tell you the name of it. Vi is going to make sure that Pichiku can just farm out this wave and be safe. Just going to check out the bot side. Denied a few minions from Empirical, but not really all that much. Also, Benson, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but I just had to do manual camera for a few moments. I forgot all about my feats counter, but if Piss Boys can get the next neutral objective or the first start of the game, they will have feats. Flash coming in from the Malachi, going to queue the Lux as well. Danny Phantom's going to be forced to flash. Big old bomb coming in from Ziggs, but it's not going to be enough. Early Black Shield. Not sure if that's going to be doom and gloom for Human Bane. Going to get the ult off. Root up the Vi for a sentry. Going to be forced to flash. Empirical coming over to help on out. Has the ace in the hole, and down goes Vi. Someone block for Empirical, please. Oh my goodness, Jin opened up the curtains and he called Caitlyn to a grave. Good flash from Jin to get into the pit. Oh, Vermilion with the flash satchel. Not going to be in the right area. And Human Bane's just going to survive. Alright, Onyx. There's no need to really go for that ward right there. And unfortunately, Jin might be able to kill you. He does have Dark Harvest, but I don't think the proc is up and available. Random hero going to bail out the Malachi and get his second kill of the game. Nicely done by the Piss Boys. Wow, that cannon damage is insane. Someone invited me to a game. I don't know how to tell them that I can't play though. So I'm spectating Beer League Light. Ooh, Vi going to be coming in. I'm not sure why we're taking this back to the top lane. I'm assuming Vi does not have her ult yet. So I guess that's why we threw it back up top. No summon's going to be wasted in the bot lane for the Piss Boys. Dragon is up and available. Morgana going to land another QW combo onto this Ziggs, and he's at half health. Does have the super bomb. Empirical just trying to get in but Rita's way. Human Bane's having a field day with all these Qs. My goodness. Alright, Vi did use Smite. It was on short cooldown already, so only 15 more seconds to go before that's up and available. I don't know. I think the Piss Boys could pull the trigger on this. Unfortunately, they don't really know where the Vi is, as this would be a very free dragon. Caitlyn Getting a little bit of trouble. Ult coming in from Maokai. Gonna be able to root up both Jhin and Lux. Lux is gonna get some good damage down. Jhin does not have flash, but it does have a curtain call. Ignite not gonna be enough, as Lux just barely lives. Morgana's trying to get in the area, but meanwhile on the top side, Vi is coming in for the gank. On to 8 PM, onto the Ken. Ken does have his ultimate, does not have enough damage to get a kill there. Good ult, cease and desist coming in from the Vi, and Ignite is enough for Pichiku to get a kill, but it's also going to be Dragon number 2, jungle objective number 3, and upgraded boots coming in for the Piss Boys whenever they complete their shoes. So, I mean, I don't know. Good play by Vi on that side. Just making sure, alright, the other team has got 4 on our bot side. We can at least do something here, get a little bit of gold in our pockets. They did the best that they could to make it work. Gold difference is pretty, I don't know. I guess, I don't know, Maokai is the main contributor to that gold gap, as well as Random Hero. Both being involved in a lot of the kills this game. But great CS coming in by the top laner, by Pichiku. Sorry, I forgot his name and I couldn't read it for a second. And what do you know? Another objective up and available. And Onyx next to you, whatever you'd like to call him. He's sitting there. He's making sure his jungle can secure it. And Vi and Ziggs moving together as a tandem. You like to see that as well. Humanbane's all by himself in the bot lane. You might want to be careful, my friend, because tower dives are pretty easy. But nothing's easier than Morgana hitting a Q on any target this game. All coming in from 8 PM. Gonna try and get the solo bolo, but it looks like Pichiku gonna snip, 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 and kill the cannon. Good super mega inferno bomb coming through. I'm not really sure how Morgana survived that dive. I guess there just weren't enough minions to go under. But I think if you're on a 3v1, you gotta secure a kill somehow. Maokai gonna be coming through. Good angle by Butrito to make sure that he can avoid it. Ziggs also in the area. No super mega death bomb, inferno bomb. That's what it's called. And this boys might be in some trouble right here. Cease and desist coming in from the Vi. Curse of the Sad Mummy gonna be coming through by Amumu. Misses the charm, or misses the bandage toss. Maokai's gonna go down to the Jhin. Random Hero's gonna go down to the Vi. Empirical gonna be forced to use Baron. He's gonna die. Humanbane's forced to flash away. And Bailey and Butrito's tying this game up at 7 kills apiece, taking the gold lead as well. It is a shame that they weren't able to get a first turret, but they should be able to crack this bot lane turret as well. Dragon up in 1:25, so enough time for them to reset. Use a good chunk of gold on all of your laners. And be retooled and ready to go. Massive gold lead for Butrito as well, 1100 gold. So you like that. Vi caught back up pretty quickly right there. Nice shutdown onto Amumu. And I don't know, the Maokai build, just all based on speed with the Trailblazer and the Symbiotic Souls. He's going to make sure that he can be in every single fight. And I'm a big fan of that. 25 seconds before Dragon. Cannon has his teleport. He does have a Seeker's Arm Guard as well. So as long as there's decent vision down for the Piss Boys to use, it should be an okay fight right here. Everyone's got ultimates. All of your champions that need flash have flash up and available. And BLL and Butt Reader is going to be starting off this Dragon. Ken all going to be, or teleport going to be coming through. Maokai all going down as well as Curse of the Sad Enemy Flash. Ken ultimate going to be coming through, taking down 1, taking down 2. And Butt Reader is going to be falling as well. This is looking not too great. Human Bane, you can't walk through the Ziggs minefield. It's going to do a lot more damage than you think. Vermilion's going fishing with some dynamite. He missed the first few fish, but I don't know if that's an overchase from the Piss Boys, where they could have potentially just ended it. Vermilion going to try and get a nice sneaky little kill with some bombs, but the Empowered Recall is coming through for both. Amumu and Maokai are going to keep him nice and safe. I don't know, I think after getting like the first 3 kills, Piss Boys could have backed up into that pit and grabbed their 3rd Dragon of the game. But instead, I think we're going to just see this fight again in a few more seconds. Zonius has been fully upgraded. Ziggs does have teleport, so even if he does get poked out, he'll be okay. Crimson Chin gonna miss the dash. Oh, Vermilion gonna use his flash just to get smacked in the face with the ace in the hole coming in from Caitlyn. And we've got a 4v4 to start things off. No support versus no mid laner. It's not looking too bad for the Piss Boys right here. Jin's gonna open up with the curtain call. Ultimate from the Ken gonna come in, almost one shot the Jin. Crimson Chin's looking to fall as well. Both junglers are gonna be down. But APM has got so much damage. Yes, there's a Gwen. Yes, she's immune. I don't think we need to chase this much. Adacon was a little ticked off. This is game number 1, Hernandez. Game number 1 of the Light League. Idacon's still really mad. Ziggs coming in with a Super Mega Inferno Bomb, whatever the heck it's called. He's going to drop it down, hope to do something. Satchel Charge. And this is going to be... Oh, no. Don't look, Gwen. Snip, snip, snip. Dragon secured by Morgana Human Bane. Luckily, going to be able to do it. Can pop the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. Empirical should be able to get 1 kill here. Pop the barrier as well. And Vermilion going to force out the flash from... the Maokai. Not really sure if that was 100% needed, but better to be a living tree than a dead tree. I think that's how the saying goes. Don't ask me which saying that is, though. It's a pretty close game going on. I feel like the poke from Empirical, the poke from Jins and Lux is doing a lot. But those champions are also just so squishy that they're getting their damage off and then just dying right away. Uh-oh. Empirical looks to be caught out by the Vi. She's just going to net away. And this is the part of the game where a lot of people in the Light League just don't really care about waves anymore. So you notice that whole wave mid just go down to minions. And both teams are going to be afraid to start this Adacon, which I get it. You don't really want to toss the game over for no reason. Gwen is absolutely crushing it right now. Step people up. Morgana does have teleport, so she doesn't mind just pushing this out. Make sure that crashes. Gwen's gonna have to respawn. And I don't know. Morgana can't really do all that much right now. She could just roam toward mid in case there's a fight. Doesn't have to use their teleport right away. And also just catch that mid wave. Oh. Alright, looks like we're going to try and get a nice little pick onto Ziggs. Random Hero's just going to miss the bandage toss, but Vermilion, he's going to die to the Morgana ult and the amazing follow-up coming in from the Piss Boys. Let's see if they're going to push for this Adicon while Gwen just pushes in the top lane. Lots of Jin traps being stepped on. 8 p.m. Oh no. Every Lux combo went down. Luckily, Lux ults are just on a 2-second timer. Morgana's going to TP to the top side. And Gwen's going to counter that with the TP bot lane. And this Adicon fight that could have looked promising is not going to be going their way. Adicon's just shredding everybody. Kennen with the great flash ult in. Danny family going to go down, but Rito surely is going to follow next, potentially, maybe, I guess not. Not sure if Nixu's going to go for it. He is going to try, but instead he's just going to get snipped. Adicon with, oh, the early smite coming in from Crimson Chin. It's going to reset as well. Morgana is in the area. And 8 p.m. just looking for a Q, looking to do something. Human Bane going to cast the ultimate again. Inferno Bomb going to come in from the Ziggs. Get one curtain call up and available. Nix, you can step out of there. You don't have to keep on walking back and forth. And Jin is going to close the curtains on Human Bane. Might have been Vermilion. Sorry, Vermilion, if that were you. And, yikers. It happens. Elongated battles over neutral objectives. But the best part is, it wasn't claimed yet, so we're going to have that same fight happening very shortly. Muffin, I believe that's the 2-step. He went in, he went out, then went back in again. Or maybe that's a hokey pokey. Put him whole self in, his whole self out. Put his whole self in, and then he got shot up all about. He committed it just for this casting bit. And you know what? We appreciate that here. Oh, Onyx might not be in a great spot. I'm going to say he's definitely not in a great spot, but 8 p.m. does have the Kennen ultimate, does have the Zhonya's Hourglass. Crimson Chin going in a little bit deeper than you'd like. Random Hero going to use the Curse of the Sad Mummy onto 2 people, but unfortunately they aren't the Jin. 8 p.m. again with the amazing flank on to Jin. Unfortunately, Gwen is also a champion. Random Hero gonna try to do something, and just the CC for days gonna lock down the Gwen. Finally, are we gonna have Injective claimed, or is the poke from BB gonna be too much? Oh, amazing bandage toss coming in from Random Hero. Hopefully he doesn't die to these mines. He walked over a few of them, but he should be fine. There should be Soul going over to the Piss Boys. Please don't do Adicon right after this, or you can. Why not? It'll make things a little bit more interesting for me. Alright, we are going to get a nice little reset in lots of gold by most of the members. Not really sure what Human Bane is looking to grab. After this, I'm going to assume Zhonya's Hourglass or just the Seeker's Arm Guard to start. He should have enough gold for that. I believe it's 1600, so it'll be right there. One thing that's good to note is Pichiku hasn't placed down a ward in 10 minutes, I want to say, maybe 15. It's been sitting at 7 vision score and 2 wards in his inventory for a long time. Please don't tell me we're fighting over this Adicon again. Like, Vermilion should just walk mid, Q that wave, and then come back. There's no reason to poke around. To just fish for some Qs. Get some extra gold in your pockets. Although I've been in the same boat as him where it's like, I know they're there. I can land a Q. It's pretty easy. But you know what? We're going to send the Vi in. Going to get hit by the Banish Toss. Not sure if APM or Onyx is going to throw in the Malachite. He does show restraint. And just mid-wave after mid-wave going to minions. Both top laners are greedy sons of guns. Won all of their gold. Kanik Rookern actually picked up by Pikachu. I don't know when that happened, but I'm just noticing it now. Human Bane is cut off a little bit, so he's going to have to go the whole way around. And Random Hero, not sure if he meant to start Battlecon or what. Piss Boys are trying to fight it right on the edge. It's going to reset a little bit. Inferno Bomb going to be coming in from the Ziggs, just going to help them take it down a little bit more. Curtain Call going up. There's enough tank in there to get it done. Good smite coming through by Random here to secure the Adicon. And Morgana Q just going to go in. Ace in the hole's not going to hit. Good blocking by Danny Phantom. Oh, APM going deep in there. Gets Danny Phantom. Not going to be able to get anyone else. Onyx gonna take down the Gwen. APM just a large Yordle. I guess that's an oxymoron of sorts. Those are not very tall in stature. But APM is just running this game. No way, they're gonna cancel his back again. Crimson Chin, that's unfortunate. I think also at this point, by the time he's in his base, he should have just walked back. I think it's a little bit shorter. Oh, he's going to try and interrupt. But Human Bane has not missed a Q this game. I'm convinced of it. So, great job by the Piss Boys, just being patient enough. Waiting for Bailey and Buttritos to like pull off the objective. Give up some vision control. Wait for Gwen to push a lot. Empirical was a little bit too patient with this blue buff though, and he's going to have to give it up just so he doesn't accidentally get killed here. And Gwen is on the opposite side of the map. She does not have teleport. This could be an easy rip. Coming in from the Piss Boys. Like, if you got supers pushing the bot side, your top laner's there, you know he doesn't have teleport. Problem is that they B&B do have Ziggs, so that tower can fall pretty darn quickly. APM doing a good job making sure that Crimson Chin can't do anything to steal this away. And teleport coming in from the Ken, does have his ultimate. Inferno Bomb going to be coming through by the Ziggs. Has to make sure he's on the right side for that satchel charge. And Kennen looking a little bit scary. Yordles are pumping out the damage this game. And Maokai doing a good job making sure that no one can really get in the way of this minion wave. And Human Bane, Morgana hitting another Q. Flash coming in from the Maokai. Not really sure if that was 100% necessary, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Vermilion doing his best to dodge away from the cannon, but it's hard to dodge away from an auto attack at that point. Jin gonna get rooted up by the Maokai ult, but really that's just to zone off for a little bit. Making sure that they can take too much there. And for the first time, Human Bane misses a Q. Pichiku saying his team's not going to be able to stop this push on their own, so might as well, you know, push out mid lane. Human Bane pinging up the Elder Dragon. It is alive. It is available. Baron buff, not even halfway over. But having 2 inhibs open sounds pretty good if you're a piss boy. Alright, Elder Battle coming up now. Gwen has ultimate. Jin does not have flash. Ziggs does not have flash. So, 2 pretty easy targets for the Piss Boys. They are starting to get on vision. Kind of surprised that we're not placing the control ward or even using the sweeper lens in that pit. But when you've got a Morgana doing half health damage on the Vi and just making sure she can't join, that's a free Elder, and that should be a free game. I think APM knows exactly who his target is, and Jin's just gonna disintegrate there. Vermilion knowing that he's screwed. And Empirical getting away as well. This should be GG. Baron buff for a little bit longer. Elder Dragon and 5v2 should mean this one is cooked and in the books. Piss Boys gonna take game 1. It was a pretty even fight for most of this game, but now we're just gonna stat our Pats, take down the sub, because apparently we have to be rude to Danny Phantom. And GG's coming through. Game 1, going inside of the Piss Boys. Alright, nicely done. I'm going to turn on a little bit of music while we wait for myself to load up this next game. We'll go from there. No clue which side is which. Alright, nice. They didn't swap sides. You guys are so amazing. Alrighty, here we go. Right back in. I will have the music going just for a little bit. But that's just because the first minute is usually pretty slow. Not too much is going on, but it looks like we're gonna get an invid. Happy with that. Crimson Chin back to his main role, supporting Butt-Rito, Mercenary Wolf coming in from dad duty. And we'll be playing Wukong in the jungle. Good ward come down from Onyx, sniffing out a possible invade. I was gonna say it would be nice if Diana can get some vision in there, maybe even start on that half. Alrighty, that's enough music. We can get rolling. I don't know. Kind of. Oh, I didn't even realize Karma in the top lane really just trying to make sure that we're not getting the stat checked. Is Trundle going to move too early? Maybe tip off the red team. That random hero is starting up here, but Pikachu doing the right thing, just getting the ward down. Not really sure if they can move up or even try to contest here. Gonna use the Empowered ultimate. Get some pretty decent damage down onto random here, but APM can do his best to run her down. And just one jungle camp can be taken. But Pichiku, what is going on here? Are we really just waiting to see Because Karma ult about to come back up. APM should just go up and pick up that wave. Get the XP. Random hero. Oh, he could have stayed a little bit longer just to make sure that top lane is over. Oh, Pichiku gonna miss the Karma Q. And that was an interesting start. I like that. Mercenary Wolf, good job recognizing, hey, that's free camps for me. So a bit of a split map. I really like going after the Milio to start. Obviously, you can go for either, but the soccer ball is a pain in the butt. And pretty surprised that no one accidentally used a heal just for funsies or a barrier. But it all makes sense. Mercenary Wolf going back to his top side. And he's going to realize, alright, that's gone. Oh, he's wasting a lot of time now. Going back up to his Krugs as well. Can actually place a ward. Vermilion getting really good poke damage onto this Anivia. And Miller using the soccer ball kick just for poke. I get it, but like it's so much more efficient if you can use it on the Q from the Nautilus. Knock him back a little bit, annoy him a lot. Alright, Morgana into Trundle, it's pretty good. It's not letting him just stat check and just being annoying troll. Mercenary Wolf, I do really like that ward just behind the pit. Because, you know, random hero loves to go to his bot lane, especially the Baal mount. So now you're just making it so it's almost impossible for him to do so. Dragon is up and available. Good stun coming in from Vermilion. He's going to be forced to flash away. But, you know, a flash away means life. Mantra Q coming in against APM. Is he going to have to recall? Nope. Now he should be fine. We got Nautilus. Oh, Nautilus and Wukong not gonna be enough, but it is gonna leave Butt-Rito all by his lonesome. So Empirical gonna do his best to chase him down. And Pichiku loves these Karma tethers. Just trying to root up in the Trundle. Milio, be a little more patient with those kicks. Except next week whenever you play against my team. And just keep them coming. Alright, Vermilion did hit level 6, so he is going to move down into the bot side. This is one thing that he loves to do on Xerath. And he's going to pick up first blood of the game. Easy peasy. Oh. This Wukong's in the area up top, but not gonna be looking to fight, just wants to get his red buff. Ooh, Vermilion Gonna get walled, gonna get electrocuted, gonna get dead. Human Bane with a solo bolo in the mid lane, mage v mage. I'm a little intrigued by Random here just going up top. Mainly just because the Karma hasn't been really playing that aggressively. Might be a little bit difficult to gank. Not sure if Karma's going to get a little bit interested here. Maybe in placing down a ward. And here she comes. Nautilus is in the area. Q going to hit. But the Q's actually going to miss, and the E doesn't reset for Diana. Diana also didn't have her ultimate. Yeah, and what was a 2v1 is going to turn into a 4v2. Vermilion is in the area. His ultimate just about to pop up, and it's ready and available. APM going to be flashing away from that, as well as Diana. Imperial can try and get the solo bolo, but Rito says, I don't even care about you. We're both going to pop our barriers, and if I go down, I'm going to take you with me. Double solo bolos in the bot lane. Where's chat? Alright, I'm just going to turn that one off anyway. Alright, Grubbies going down to Bailey and Butritos. And this Trundle is getting completely neutralized by the Karma top lane. Something that, you know, I wasn't really expecting coming into this game just because there was no draft. But I still would have been left scratching my head for a little bit because Karma just doesn't seem like a Pichiku champion. Alright, Mantra W coming in, hopefully some healing as well. Or did I make that up? I definitely made up the empowered W part. Sorry for missing this match. I had to respond to somebody's text message. Anywho, Dragon can go down to the Piss Boys, but that's going to be the first 3 kills going the way of Bailey and Butritos. Sorry about that. I might have missed it. You guys all saw. That's all that really matters. My bad. I'm just wondering how annoyed 8 PM is right now. Mercenary Wolf getting some good damage, saving some Raptors for his hero and Diana. Not too much going on. These teams are playing a lot more passive this game, waiting for the objectives to spawn before fighting. Which tells me that some people might not be as comfortable on their champions. Might be looking at random here whenever I say that. I think his Amumu was really great last game. So we'll see. Gonna go for a steal away. But Mercenary Wolf pretty upset about that. Lots of damage gonna be going down. Vermilion's gonna pop the Arcane Assault, and Wukong's gonna be forced to flash away. Is that even called Arcane Assault? Arcane Barrage? Rite of Arcane. Alright, that's close enough. Arcane Assault sounds better, I think. Crimson Chin coming in for a nice little kill here. No teleport available for Eganivia, so won't be able to do that little fun bit. Yunbane is going to get back up, but Crimson Chin's going to tell her to get back over here. Vermilion getting his 3rd kill of the game. Looking pretty healthy, looking pretty wealthy. And nice 600 gold lead over his laner. I completely forgot to check the gold lead in the top lane. It's only 300. Malignance is completed for the Karma. Pretty inexpensive item. Trundle also opting for the Boots of Swifties, so getting him a little bit slower to his first item. Oh, 8 PM. Almost going down. That Malignance doing some damage on the Karma. Dragon popping up in 47 seconds. Trundle does not have teleport. Can I ping how long? Nope. Still some time. Why can I not do what I want to do? Another minute on teleport. So won't be up in time for Dragon. And Mercenary Wolf gonna get a 2nd kill. Unfortunately, SDKSO's best friend Milio is gonna be falling. Pyrogo's gonna be pushing out this turret. Herald should be going down to the Piss Boys. Although it doesn't look like B&B are gonna try for Dragon on spawn. Never mind, Mercenary Wolf decides to stop his base. If you guys are gonna get Herald, we'll get the Dragon. And Feet's going over already to Bailey and Buttritos. And they, I don't know, up 3k gold. Not really sure if there's going to be any issues. I'm not sure if Trundle's going to be able to split push this game. It all depends on how much he's able to poke down and heal up. He's also shopping at the a local, why can't I think of it, garage sale. It's got a lot of different items, or lots of different items, or lots of different parts for items. I can't word. And he's not really able to make an impact on the game. I think later if he could swap and maybe get into a lane with Vermilion, that could be pretty nice. There also have to be a little bit of a surprise. Nautilus all going to go down onto Empirical. Empirical's going to be forced to flash away, as is Onyx. Heal going to be popped as well. So Milio kind of sitting defenseless for the time being. Doesn't have his ult. But he does have a cozy little campfire. So he can always use that to keep himself and Empirical all healed up. Xerath is going fishing. Won't even need the Rite of the Arcane. He just needs Comet, Ludens, and Rite of Arcane going to be popped right now. Try and hunt for the Empirical. He's gonna walk away, not gonna burn. And, good play there. And here we go, APM trying to split push, trying to be useful on the map, but it's gonna be snuffed out by Bailey and Burritos. And oh, Crimson Chin just misses Nautilus hook. But Sivir's getting some free time on this mid lane turret. Able to just wail away. And I don't know, I feel like APM's just lost this game. There's nowhere he can go where he feels like he can push or make an impact. He's actually running back up top lane into the Karma again. Gonna grab a blue buff along the way. And all coming in from Diana, but it's gonna be countered with not only the Nautilus ult, but also the flash away from Sivir. Somehow Random Hero lives, but it's just so that Vermilion can flash Q him, and it looks like Vermilion's going to try and do his best to just make sure everyone is not having fun. Empirical's able to get Crimson Chin along the way, but Vermilion's sitting at 6, 1, and 3. Part of almost every kill for his team this game. And yeah, his Xerath, pretty good. Pretty annoying. But you know what's really good into mages? Assassins. So hopefully we see some of that next game. Everyone loves a little assassin gameplay. Anyone from the side of BB here, do any of us know if Pichiku has ever left top lane? Like wandered further south than the Scuttle Crab area? I feel like he hasn't yet. It's one of those good old I mean, I know he doesn't need to, but it's kind of just wild that he's just standing there menacingly. Dragon's up in 10, and Pichiku finally gonna potentially fall here. Gonna use his flash. I think that Diana had the shortest flash in the history of flashes. Random Hero, not really sure where you're running, or Pichiku, not sure where you're running, but you are gifting a nice low kill over to Empirical, but it's going to be traded for the Dragon. Herald's going to be riding. Oh, Random Hero, never mind. There's not really much you could do in the top lane. Going to be able to get a turret mid. I know what I'm doing, Muffin Man. I know exactly what I'm doing. Right of the Arcane, you're going to be coming through. I can't see because the HUD is way too large. Crimson Chin going to get one kill. I forgot who got the other. I think it was Burrito. And Crimson Chin doing his best to get the kills. Sitting at 2, 1, and 7. More kills than his Sivir. You love to see it. And Trundle immediately teleports bot lane whenever he sees Vermilion TP up top. But unfortunately, he's just going to get a few minions. Atacon going to be started up by Bailey and Burritos. This should be 100% free considering Diana is dead and there's no vision past like this area for the Piss Boys. So nice rebearing, but let's look on bot side, see what trouble APM has gotten himself into. Nah, nothing too much. That Atacon took a very long time. I feel like they were on it for a minute. and not, you know, how Gen Z, Gen X, whomever says it's been a minute. I don't even know who says that. Alright, who should I cast their curse next? I feel like it'd be easiest to cast Curse Vermilion. He does have his flash coming up. And what? How long is that? Why is this automatically going away? 30 seconds? Oh no, I don't want to stay on him forever. Just want to see him for a little bit. Alright. Ooh, good battle coming in between Humanbane and Vermilion. Almost got the cast of curse off. But instead it looks like it might go the other way. Crimson Chin gonna be forced to use the Nautilus ultimate, gonna be forced to flash away. Gonna go into a nice brick ice wall created by Humanbane. And there you go. If you are the Piss Boys, you need to get picks. It's the only way, because this team fight team is gonna be team fighting, and they've got a lot more range than you do. Mercenary Wolf, good attempt right there. Gonna get the double knock up with his ultimate. I mean, the Karma top looking pretty good. Definitely neutralizing a lot of stuff. Good kick coming in from Milio. Nicely done, nicely done. And Mercenary Wolf gonna get picked off. Empirical looking like he's getting a little bit large here. He's got 4 kills in his pockets. He's got the most gold in the game funneled into him. So, if Piss Boys need to carry, I think it's going to have to be him. Not to say Humanbane isn't doing well, he definitely is, but just the consistent damage from Empirical might have to do it. And honestly, if you can just have Trundle split push, Karma does have a lot of damage, so it's okay if she's not in the team fights. Oh, in Trundle, gonna go try and start a fight with Pichiku. Instead, he's just gonna do the Trundle thing that we all know and love, where he just heals up for days. Dragon is up and available. This is the Ocean Drake. Great ult coming in by the Monkey Man, but it's not gonna be enough. Monkey's gonna go down, but you know who else is? Almost all of the Piss Boys. Vermilion just laying out all of that damage. But Rito getting a lot of damage down as well. Humanbane forced to flash away. He does have his passive, so he could teleport prematurely. He's not going to do it. And is he going to spawn? He will. He's not going to be able to get out of there. Doesn't use the blast cone. Nice ace for BB. Dragon number 3 as well. So, I don't know. It's looking like BB might have this one packed up. They've got quite the lead. They've got quite the artillery. Not really sure if Chano even has like enough pushing prowess. And Empirical gonna get knocked up. Oh, knocked up once, twice, and Chano will get a push here. But just turrets are going down, champions are going down. This could be a free Baron. Trundle is in the area, but there's not really much that he can do. Should be good. Crimson Chin finally putting on that Knight's Vow. And in the 1v1, Garmin top lane. Looking to take it, but she does get hit. Ooh. What a wet noodle fight, and the bird is going to fall. Baron's going down to BB as well. So, great job, Pichiku. Deciding, hey, I don't need to fight for us to win, but it's cool if I do. How's everybody's Monday going? I know our favorite sport, baseball, is now over for the season. Freaking Dodgers won. But, you know, at least the World Series stays in the United States. Since it is America's game. Trundle? Trying to get a kill onto that turret. And lose a whole lot of health. Right of the Arcane coming through again. Vermilion just really dislikes Milio a lot. It looks like Mercenary Wolf is going to take down the Anivia as well. 2 kills. And oh my goodness. Some desperation plays trying to come through by the Piss Boys, but it's just too little. Way too late. And with 30-second timers, this might be good. Random hero. Not sure what you're doing up here, but you know what? Get some gold on you. Why not? But you also might want to recall. Like your team is losing the game. Don't worry about that ward. Alright, Milio Trundle defense of the sentry. Karma did usher some minions into the bot lane. Human Bane up now, Empirical up in 3 seconds. Vermilion gonna TP down. Does have Right of the Arcane shortly. Will he use it just for fun? Yes, he will. Gonna try and take down Human Bane. Human Bane goes into Ignivia. That's a lot of Xerath ults just on one target. And even Nivea's laughing at that, so you love to see it. Inhib's going down all 3 lanes. And one more turret to go. BB about to tie up this series. Human Bane can't do anything about it. Trundle can't do anything about it. Don't worry about preserving your KDA, guys. Just go all in. Let your KDA decrease. Shut down. Going down for the Trundle. Empirical getting another one. This game is not yet over. The Nexus still up. Onyx going to go down. Empirical going to go down. Now it's looking a little less likely for the Piss Boys. And BB taking game number 2 on the red side. Let's see what happens for game number 3. we've got some fun champs in this next matchup at least, so I am happy with that. Oh. The teams did swap sides. I hate you guys. So let me just get on that right now. Let me put that the series tied 1-1. I will swap the sides right now. And of course we do have an invade. You guys really suck. Luckily, nothing's really going to be happening on this invade. At least I hope. Nothing. Okay. Just taking some glances. Getting some bonus wards down.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, nope, that's not the one I want. I want this screen. Okay. Alright, BB is on the left side. Ooh, a Silas jungle. I haven't seen this in Beer League Light just yet. And, Kale gonna find herself in the same spot that Karma found herself last game. She is looking for a safe passage. I think Pantheon could have gotten some early cheese on. But I really do like this side of PSS realizing, alright, if they're just gonna invade, we'll just take their top half. It's not that big of a deal. And we can always cross over later. Seraphine getting some good damage down onto the Swain early on. Double Q is very strong. But there's nice 15 bonus health, 30 bonus health, whatever it is for Swain. Ooh. And Onyx gonna be going down nice and early. Lucian Braum combo just too strong, especially level 2. With the ability resets double tap for the Lucian. Plus, Onyx has to know that FLOS is not a champion for a while. So, both junglers countering one another. Both of them also just leaving up the wolves. That's very nice of them. Silas is a little bit further ahead. And then the Olaf. I guess Silas wasn't spotted out, so we are hunting for Silas as the Piss Boys. But it looks like Mercenary Wolf's going to get out, get his Raptors, and go for that top crab afterwards. We are going to get a nice little crab fight. Both junglers at pretty much full HP. Both junglers level 4. Both of them have smite. But it looks like Mercenary Wolf has his eyes on a bigger prize than just a little crab. He's going to use the Abscond, Abduct, and force Pantheon to flash away. So the random hero can claim the top Scuttle Crab, so doing his job. Also going to look to try and get a nice little gank down onto the manaless Vermilion. But if Vermilion just continues walking down, he did get rooted up, unfortunately, so Vermilion's going to fall, but so is APM. Pichiku going to flash forward. Pantheon's using the Ignite just because he's got it. So 2-1 kills for BB. Starting off nice and fast paced. I am enjoying this. Alright. Random hero. In the future, you probably don't need a health potion. 99% sure you don't, especially on that guy, on Olaf. But I guess it's not bad to have for the Scuttle Crab fight, just in case. You need a little extra health. But nice free early dragon. Taken by the Piss Boys. There we go. Now, if I'm Olaf, I would think, like, I need to reset here. I've got... How much gold do you have in your pockets, dead buddy? 1,500. Alright, Mercenary Wolf backing right now. He's got almost 1,500 as well. So you can get some pretty good purchases off. APM. Shield was kind of going the wrong direction. That's okay. I also need to zoom in. What the heck? I do feel a little... Oh, Swain all going to be coming through. Going to flash the Seraphine ult. So great job by Vermilion. Flash is up and available for Human Bane. Not sure if the claw is going to be used to potentially catch him out. So no flash, either mid laner. No ult, either mid laner. Spam ping your jungler right now. Hey, tell him no flash mid until like 11:30. And just keep on coming back. Alright, let me grubs up. Grubs are up in 13 seconds. I like Crimson Chin. Moving this way, going mid lane. You know, like there's nothing really to do bot lane. Their support's always going for this grub fight, so I might as well join them. Seraphine throwing out some spells just for funsies. Braum does have his ultimate available. Poppy does not, thanks to the early death. So missing out on some XP, and it looks like these grabs aren't going to be even fought over. We might just be handing them over to Bailey and Buttritos. No Seraphine ult up and available, so... See, that's why we like to move our supports. Make it so the other team's afraid to fight. I like it. The question is, can Human Bane get a plate here, just auto it once and walk away? Oh, okay. I like a nice little deep ward come from Poppy. I also realized I've become what I did not like, and being Samurai Jack and just moving the map as I pleases. Good gank coming in from Onyx. Flash going to be used by Buttrito, but whatever the heck Aphelios' ult is, the Moonlight Vigil. I was actually going to guess that. Gonna be able to snipe out Illusion, take him down. Poppy, practice those ults. Also not really sure what you're trying to accomplish. Should be a free plate irregardlessly. For those of you listening, yes, I do know that is not the word, but it's my word. It's Pat Jones's word. It's everybody's word. I don't know. This game started off pretty quickly with that early first blood. Yeah, disregard. Or you can regard it. Hold it with regard. Alright. Vermilion does not have enough mana to pop his ultimate. A little bit sad right there, but also a little bit sad. Where are the junglers? Why are we not going mid? Got 2 more minutes of gank-worthy time. It'd be nice, you know, get some help there. Get a nice little kill right before dragon. No teleport on either mid laner. It's a free dragon if you just gank. Kale just gonna auto away on the Pantheon. Pantheon has Conquer, not press the attack, and lethal tempo. Gonna take the cake on that one. Ignite not gonna be enough either. And here we go. We've got our dragon fight. Vermilion not in the area, but he is working his way down there. Direct to camera, can we work our way down here as well? Silas stealing the Seraphine ult. You love to see getting 3 people in there. Great follow-up by both Braum and Human Bane to both use their ultimates, and Vermilion looking to take down a few. But Rito looking to clean up this fight as well. Double kill for him. APM's a little bit late to the party, and he's just going to serve himself up to Mercenary Wolf. That's a nice clean ace by Balin Butritos, and Pissboy stands not looking good right now. 3k gold deficit almost, but the Silas is getting pretty large, and a Silas that's ahead can cause a lot of headaches. And a Kale sitting at 2-0, 12 minutes. That's going to cause some headaches later. So, have fun. And I don't know. I mean, APM did a good job of limiting the CS, but with that teleport, she's able to come back in that department. So, she's actually got a 1k gold lead. That's, I don't know. It's troublesome. Troublesome for the Piss Boys. And like, I know Random Hero enjoys playing toward bot lane to get them going, but we've got to make some fights happen in the mid lane. Oh. Mercenary Wolf gonna use the Poppy ult just for, you know, a zoning ult. And gonna get the Flash Force away from Empirical. So Empirical, he's gankable until 18 minutes, just so every jungle knows. APM also trying to get some damage down, but like the range sustain coming in from the Kale, it's not gonna be enough, as I was definitely gonna say that. Red white on Empirical, looking pretty good. And Vermilion just letting his top laner know, like, hey bud, route was available. All coming in from the Crimson Chin. Poppy, we need some practice tool ults, but that's okay. I do like Vermilion's build, going for the early Rylai's. The only problem is, like, you are just starved off for your mana, depending on how willingly you're gonna use it. But he's got Rylai's for this fight. It could be a good one. Especially if he's able to land this W, this should be just a free kill. Flash going in, landing the ultimate, gonna get everybody slowed up. Imperial gonna be able to take down one though along the way. Good for him. Vermilion getting on the board with his first kill of the game. And Pichu looking to get the first turret. Not sure if Pantheon's gonna be able to stop it. We'll be able to clear out the minions nice and easily. And we've got Rift Herald coming up in just 15 seconds. You know, it would be nice to have a Vermilion ult this time, but honestly, you got to kill onto the enemy ADC. That's okay. Ooh, good ult coming in from the kill. They remember that they used that. They're going to flash in and get the solo bolo, I guess. Yeah, solo bolo. On the Pantheon, Poppy's going to find the kill, though, but kill, it will get the first turret. Feet's going to go down. 2 Bailey and Butt-Ritos. And a flash coming through from the Olaf, so that should just be hopefully a free Rift Herald. Poppy not on the right side of the map, but you know, Empirical should be falling here as well, even with the bear. Okay, we are apparently very afraid of the Poppy. Who's got Swifty boots? I see Rift Herald's gonna be started up by Bailey and Butt-Ritos. Alright, just making sure Luke picks that up. And Lucian does have the calling. He is going to open it up and just shoot down the little girl. Bye-bye, Seraphine. And he should be also able to claim that turret in the bot lane as well. So both outer turrets going to fall against the Piss Boys. Ooh. Maybe they're not going to fall just yet. Poppy is coming in the area. Nice 200 health on there. Lucian feeling a little bit safe. Do we not have a ward? We don't have a ward. But we do have the sweeper lens, and Butt-Rito going to be forced to use the barrier. So the Bolo easily coming in by Onyx. Oh, great use of the Rift Herald to run right into Aphelios, knock him up, and get the CC for Swain. Could ult steal by the Silas as well, take the Seraphine ult. Seraphine ult is not actually going to channel through completely. And good solo bolo in the top lane by APM, but these ease and changes coming in by the Silas are working perfectly. Unfortunately, Crimson Chin will be falling, but that should be Dragon number 3 to the way, BB. Also, Lucian sitting at 2 full items. About half an item ahead of Aphelios. Also, are these upgraded boots? They are upgraded boots. The gunmetal greaves. How much bonus health does this guy have? 615 bonus health. That's not too shabby. Alright. Piss Boys down about 4k gold. I really hope all of that isn't in the top lane. No, it's not. Actually, that's pretty even. APM getting a little annoyed with that KL, and Random Hero's going to look to try and help out. Who's actually got the gold lead? We got a nice good chunk of gold on Vermilion in mid lane. And Jungle Diffie. You hate to see it. 2.3k just in the jungle. So Mercenary Wolf really doing great things this game, making life very difficult. Swain all gonna be perfect against 3 individuals, but unfortunately he just doesn't have enough follow-up. Poppy gonna throw him into the wall, and Imperial gonna be able to get down the kill. And good flashes away, but Absconded Duck coming in from the Silas. Can he take down 4 members all by himself? No, he cannot. Empirical with a red-white combo hits the Collector and takes down the Mercenary Wolf. Getting a lot of gold onto him, but Rito going to find the angle and take down Empirical. Great pick by him. But unfortunately, a lot of members from BB are going to be falling. Are we really going for an Atacon rush right here? Okay. It's an idea. I don't know if it's a good one, but it's an idea nonetheless. Kale has teleport, Swain has teleport, and the Piss Boy should know that they might be in trouble. Atacon is down to half health. Vermilion is in the area, is going to get some crowd control down. APM getting taken down pretty low. Gonna have to be a smite fight. Mercenary Wolf gonna claim that smite, claim the Atacon. Vermilion will be taken down by the Seraphine. But the cleanup committee of Kale, Braum, and Silas is gonna be a lot. Down goes Random Hero, down goes Human Bane, down goes Empirical as well. Mercenary Wolf having a monster game on the Silas. 9-2-4, looking pretty darn good. And I don't know, he might get player of the series, comeback player of the series. Missed the first game and just absolutely dominated the next 2. I know Vermilion played a big role last match as well. Crimson Chin also playing phenomenally on the Braum, making sure he's involved in a lot of these fights. Alright, Silas taking the Pantheon out. Done it. Not sure if it's my favorite alt to steal, but it's not a bad one. We might be getting a nice little team fight right here as well. Seraphine does have the ultimate. It's going to be blocked by the Braum. Swain just now popping his ultimate, trying to take down a few way up above. But on the other side, the Piss Boy is able to take down majority of BB. Swain is just surviving forever because of all of that sustained healing. My goodness, he's gonna get a triple kill. Let's call that a quadra. So I'm pretty sure he took down somebody else up here. It might have been an unofficial penta. So Swain, Hextech Swain, he's a big boy. He's a big problem. He's going to do his best to get some damage down. Onto this turret. He does have teleport, so if he needs to get anywhere, Poppy just doing whatever he can to just delay this back coming in from Vermilion. Not sure if he's going to be able to get the solo bola or not. This would be pretty nice to actually get the kill. Vermilion sticking around a little bit too long, but you know what? It's okay. And, you know, Silas still in the Pantheon, using it to get Dragon number 3 for his squad. Ooh, my goodness. Mercenary Wolf. These Silas chains. Chef's kiss. Been landing them like Human Bane land Morgana Qs. Not really sure how he saw the Seraphine before the Seraphine even turned the corner. So, I don't know. Mercenary Wolf is just feeling it this game. Colin gonna come through and just completely obliterate Empirical. Kale's large. Silas is large. Swain is large. Everyone is just large on B&B. It's like they've all got tank engine or something. And, nice 7k gold lead. Nice 2 dragon lead. All of the grubs got the Rift Herald. They got the Adicon. This is just a BB game. It's looking like.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So Baron is up and available. I mean, I think the side of BB can just take it anytime they want to. Swain is pretty large. He is opting to go for more damage over more regen, like a Spear Visage or something like that. Oh, Poppy going in a little bit too deep. Gonna get stunned up by just both the Braum passive and the Swain pulls and claws. And also, and teleports are gonna be forced out by the Piss Boys. I don't know. I don't like it. They don't really have any way to contest bot lane now. So, I mean, KO, smart, wisely, just moving toward bot. Gonna take that all out. Braum all gonna be coming through. Colin gonna go down. Onyx gonna be falling as well. This should be a nice free push, free mid-wave. Turn that into a Baron play right after. There's not really much contest coming away from the Piss Boys. I don't even think Kale needs to join this fight. Mercenary Wolf gonna link up with APM, and Silas does have the Seraphine ult, so if he needs to use it, he can. Random hero gonna pop the Olaf ult, not gonna be enough. Good flash. Seraphine ult gonna come through. Chains are gonna miss, but the Claw decides who will stay and who will go. And it's looking like the Piss Boys are gonna go home. Not looking too darn good. Mercenary Wolf starting off that engage again. Vermilion gonna finish it up. Pichiku just channeling his split push late game. Godness. And BB taking the series 2-0. Dominating fashion once Mercenary Wolf came back. He looked amazing both this game and the last game. And next week they are gonna be taking on Fustro's team, Team Tip. Not sure when that will be. And there might be another replay coming up shortly of the Light League. Not sure if Mercenary Wolf is going to cast Tits vs. Tip or not. But keep your eyes out for a notification. Thanks for watching, and good night.